Hey everybody, this is Phoenix Down, and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. In the last episode, we had our final face-off against Queen Zeal herself. And after we defeated her, she summoned Lavos, and we basically got thrusted right into a new boss battle against the big man himself. So let's begin. Now, the beginning of the battle against Lavos, he basically assimilates different boss battles from over the course of the game. Same HP, same tactics and everything, and he has these weird Lavos spawn henchman thing that go along with it. I'm basically going to stick with the party I have now and just kind of mow my way through these guys. They're pretty easy. So I'm going to have Magus just cast a... Why not just do a Dark Matter? Go big or go home against the Dragon Tank version of Lavos. This should be enough to wipe them all out. Remember, the head for the Dragon Tank will prevent fire and lightning damage, but it doesn't do anything to Shadow. So now Lavos is changing his attack mode, and he's going to assimilate another boss from the game, the Guardian and the Bits. Now, I don't know how Lavos is summoning monsters from the future, or, mimicking them, I should say. But let's continue our onslaught. I'm going to have Chrono cast Luminaire. I guess I probably could have done Lightning too. That probably would have been enough. It's definitely enough to take out the Bits at any rate. So I don't have to worry about any counterattacks. And the damage they could do is negligible anyway. Alright, Lavos broke down, and it's time for the third phase. Now we're doing battle against the Hecaran. So once again, you want a magic-oriented party, but, Ayla's not going to really have to do anything. So, Chrono, just do Luminaire. This should be enough to finish the job. I guess I can get a Dark Bomb on standby. And Lavos doesn't have anything to charm, so don't even bother doing that. Oh, and he's still going. Yeah, we're starting to get into the enemies that have more than 1,000 HP. And victory is ours there. Round 3 is down. It kind of reminds me of fighting like the Robot Masters in a Mega Man game, the rematch battles in Wily's Castle. It kind of feels like that. But right now we're doing battle against Zambor. So we got the two components here. I'm going to have Crono do Confuse on the top half. And Ayla do Triple Kick on the bottom. Why not? Want to defeat the top half first, because if you defeat the bottom half, it'll do an attack against the whole party. And Crono lost his MP, of course. Not overly concerned with that. But the triple kick will finish off the lower segment, and it's gone. Yeah, these battles are pretty simple, especially at this point at our current levels. And now it's time to do battle against Masa and Mune. Now the thing is that in between each of these segments, you can change your party and your setup. In fact, now that I think about it, I should probably equip that new prism dress I got. Look at that. And it cuts your magic magic attack damage by 1/3. So even though you don't get the magic defense boost from the Zodiac Cape, you notice Ayla's magic defense stat drops down 10 points. It basically has a shell effect. So it's worth having all the same. So that's basically the ultimate girl armor in the game. So we'll do that. And I want to give Chrono like an ether. I'll do a full ether. That'll work. Not too worried about full. I can use a Mega Elixir or just a regular Elixir if I need to. So now it's time for this stage of the battle. Going to have Magus do Dark Matter. For some reason I thought I wasn't far enough down the line. Confuse. And at this point, Ayla, just attack. He's not going to last more than 2 hits. Nice. That was almost enough to finish him. He's like 3,300 HP as Masa and Mune. So Confuse will finish the job. I probably could have just did a regular critical hit with Chrono. Yeah, I'm kind of mowing through these guys pretty quickly. Anyway, next we have Zambor. Or Nizbel, I'm sorry, Nizbel. It's like... I'm going to get Nizbel now. I'm going to have Chrono do Lightning 1, because it doesn't do a whole lot of damage off the bat. Then Magus will do Lightning 2, even though Dark Matter would be better, technically. Just do a physical attack with Ayla. Might as well drag this fight out just a little bit longer. Boom, critical hit. Oh wow, almost 1,000. Holy crap. Just regular physical attacks should be all I'd really need to do against this guy. We were just mopping the floor with this. Alright, and Nizbel has been vanquished. And next, oh boy. It's like, you may have defeated Nizbel, Magus, but can you defeat yourself? Actually, I'm going to change up my party and bring Frog into the group now. I'm going to switch out Ayla for Frog. Just for this phase. He's got the Masamune equipped, so that'll affect Lavos' magic defense at this stage. So I'm going to attack with Frog. Attack with Chrono to see what his defense is going to be. Please be Shadow, please be Shadow, please be Shadow. Yes! So now I get to use Dark Matter against Lavos. I mean, Luminaire would have been good too. I mean, Lightning, so... But this is gonna be good. Boom! Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, Magus is low on MP. Doesn't even have enough for Dark Bomb, so... Frog, do a Hyper Ether there. And then I'm going to do Dark Matter again. Before he has a chance to do Magic Barrier on himself. Nice. Alright, so remember, Magus has 6,666 HP, so that's been all wiped out. And what's his next form going to be? We have Azala and the Black Tyranno. So I'm going to put Frog back on the bench and bring in Ayla again. It's one of my favorite parties in the game is to use these three. So I think that's good. We all have status protecting equipment on, so it doesn't matter or it doesn't matter that the Azala thing will do Azala break, because that won't do anything at all to us. It has no effect. It does like single-digit HP damage. So now we have to wait for the Black Tyranno to begin its countdown. All right, removed its defense. Let's do a Confuse. Might as well go Dark Matter and Triple Kick. Go big or go home, I say. So, if we're fast enough, we can even defeat him before he even starts counting, but I don't think it's going to quite be that lucky. He'll probably get his 5 out, if nothing else. Especially since Ayla's just about out of MP again. So, alright, 1, 2, 3 combo. So, Confuse. Dark Matter, and just do a Hyper Ether, I guess. Our HP's not bad enough for a Mega Elixir. Suppose I could just do a regular Elixir on just single characters, but we've barely been taking any damage at all so far, so we're in good shape. I guess that's a full MP restoration after all, anyway. Yeah, there's the first countdown. Confuse. Guess we'll do Dark Mist. Triple Kick. Probably won't have to do all of that, but... Yep, there we go. We defeated the Black Tyranno. So Lavos changes his attack mode once again. This time, for the final time, with Giga Gaia. This is the last boss that Lavos will simulate. Or whatever you want to say. Imitate, I suppose might be better. So I'm going to go with Dark Mist. Luminaire. Triple Kick on the head. On Chrono's next turn, I'll increase, restore Magus' MP, and... Ah, crap, that wasn't enough. But that's not going to do hardly any at all. Look at that. We are so overpowered for this. You know, part of me wonders why they even have this boss gauntlet, because they're like nothing to you at this point. But you can fight Lavos at different stages of the game through the bucket at the end of time, and then when you get the epoch. So I suppose it's a way of like giving the players some false hope that maybe we can just like fight our way through here on our first playthrough, and it's like, oh wait, never mind. I haven't even fought this boss yet. Alright, Chrono, I guess I'll do another Hyper Ether on Magus. Triple Kick here, and we'll do Dark Matter. Might as well go for the all-out attack there. Nicely done, Ayla. So yeah, it's very straightforward. You basically just want to overpower them. They do have different strategies, but you're so powerful, there are ways around it. And we vanquished the final of the boss gauntlet, and now Lavos is very displeased with us, as he made himself known. Now it's time for the real battle against Lavos. I think we'll be okay. Let's get going. It's time for the boss battle of Lavos. So let's go with Confuse and Dark Matter. Nicely done. It's like we have our speed stat maxed out, so we're faster than Lavos. So if you make your inputs quick enough, you can attack first. But now it's time for destruction rains from the heaven. It's considerably less than what it caused us back at the Ocean Palace, but Lavos' stats during the Ocean Palace battle are actually increased. That is the most powerful version of Lavos you can ever fight in the game. He's designed to wipe you out, specifically. So let's do the triple kick, confuse, and dark matter combo. Not even worth doing dual attacks for this battle. And we've already won. We defeated Lavos. The future is saved. Or so I thought. It's like Magus is the only one that's like not even tired. It's like, whatever. It's over. This Lavos shell. Inside still strong. Ah, great. There's multiple tiers to this battle. We'll get to the bottom of this, Lavos. So now we're going inside the shell. Which looks like a canyon for some reason I don't understand. But alright. Lavos smell stronger! Well, of course, gotta go for the core. No turning back now. I beg to differ, Magus. Actually, I am going to turn back for the time being. Up ahead is the final boss battle with Lavos. But between episodes, I actually want to go back to the Black Omen in 600 AD and 12,000 BC, and charm some more prism gear from the final fight with Queen Zeal, as well as get like power tabs from Tubsters and mega elixirs from Ruminators, stuff like that. So I'm going to do that between episodes, and next time on the finale of Let's Play Chrono Trigger, we will finally return to the Day of Lavos and defeat the Destroyer of the Future once and for all. This has been Phoenix Down, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, seeing as I defeated Lavos a little bit quicker than I expected, I thought I would throw in a little bit of bonus content to the end of this episode, and show off some alternate strategies in the fight against Queen Zeal. This is my second trip through the Black Omen, by the way. I brought Robo, Frog, and Ayla along for this group, for very specific reasons. So, I could have done this strategy with Ayla the first time I fought her. Queen Zeal opens the battle with Halation every time. And with Frog and Ayla, they have specific techs, namely the Dino Tail and the Frog Squash, that do maximum damage when you're down to a single digit of HP. Well, look at that damage, over 3,000 HP. And here comes Frog doing his. It's more powerful than anything he can do. Not quite as much, but close enough. And Robo is just going to sit on standby. Do this 2 rounds. That's all it takes to take out Queen Zeal here. By the way, I distributed my speed tabs and whatnot amongst the party members, so a lot of characters have pretty high speed now. And Queen Zeal will always do Halation twice in a row before she starts resorting to regular physical attacks that are pretty weak but enough to take out a character with only 1 HP. And now the battle has been won. We defeated Queen Zeal, and we learned a dual tech, why not? And I also have a couple little things I want to show off during the Mammon Machine battle. So we're going to skip ahead to that. Or we'll just transition into it, I should say. Now it's time for the boss battle against the Mammon Machine. Now the thing about this is that you can use the Frog Squash and Tail, or the Dino Tail attacks, but they're physical oriented, so the Mammon Machine's defense will increase gradually as you do that more often, so it becomes less effective. So you definitely want to heal up after a while. And let's demonstrate Robo's ultimate tech, the Shock. Didn't get to use this during the main playthrough otherwise. Just didn't happen to learn it in time. It's a pretty useful spell, and since we've been giving him so many magic tabs, look at that, over 2,000 HP. I believe I also gave Robo the Sunshades, or the Prism Specs for this fight. And if you have Frog attack the Mammon Machine with the Masamune equipped, he actually absorbs a little bit of HP and recovers. It's negligible, it's not really that useful, but it's a nice touch, it's a nice feature. I'm glad they included it in the game, keeping up with the consistency since the Ruby Knife became the Masamune. Anyway, I also decide to show off what the Mammon Machine does when it actually decides to attack you. And look at that, it's not much at all. It's pretty much the only attack it does, and then it just stands still for a while. The defense is still boosted up really high. Look at this, Ayla's doing triple kick and it's doing single-digit HP worth of damage. But it's not going to do anything else to the party. And eventually it'll start absorbing damage to boost its attack power and defense. If you let it live long enough, that is. So with that done, I'm going to let Queen Zeal give some parting words when she doesn't have Megas to talk to. And I will see you guys in the finale.